I want to welcome all of you to the Strategic Marketers Workshop. Today is Thursday, August 25th, 2011. Last week, you had an assignment, and that was to brainstorm for several niche ideas, at least 20. So I'm hoping all of you did that. And the purpose of that exercise was to help you find the perfect internet marketing niche you can be passionate about and also make a continual flow of income with it. Today we're going to analyze each of your niche ideas. I'm going to show you how to do that. And the analysis will determine which niche ideas are viable and have the best potential for internet marketing success. Now, the steps we're going to cover today, I'm going to show you how to find the demand for your niche ideas. Okay? I'll also show you how to find the customer value for those niche ideas, and we're going to calculate the estimated niche value as well. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, and these three steps are foundational. They're very important because it's not just enough to have a passion. You have to make sure you can make money with it as well. The best way to find the demand for your niche idea is to look at how many searches are executed on a monthly basis using your niche search terms. And I'll just explain. When people look for things, well, let me make it personal. When you look for things on the internet, you're going to choose a search engine to search for that item or items, products, things like that. And most of you, or if not all of you, are going to search for it on Google because Google's the most popular. And what you'll do is you'll type a word or a phrase that best describes what you're looking for in the search engine. Now, the word or phrase that you use, that's called a keyword or a keyword phrase. And what happens is search engines like Google document the number of times a keyword or a keyword phrase is searched for when people use the search engines. And Google shares that information with people like us, and those numbers will help you in determining if your niche is going to be lucrative enough for you to pursue on the internet. But you can find the customer value of your niche by looking at how much an advertiser is willing to pay for someone to click on their ad and visit their site. And this is called CPC. You've probably seen that, CPC. If you're wondering what that means, it's cost per click. Okay, so if an advertiser is willing to pay for a person to click an ad and visit his site, more than likely that advertiser is making money because of that visit. Okay, and so what this means to you is that the people that visit these advertiser sites are not just window shoppers. They're willing to spend money. And how you know that, how you can come to that conclusion, is that an advertiser is not going to continue to spend cost per click advertising dollars if he or she is not making a profit. So these numbers will definitely help you. The higher the dollar amount an advertiser is willing to spend on clicks and visits to the site, the greater the value of the niche customer. Okay, so I've just described demand and niche customer to you. The goal or the objective of this exercise is to find out if your niche ideas have enough demand. And if so, what is the niche customer value for each high demand niche? You need to know that. And we're going to determine the niche demand by analyzing how many monthly searches are executed using your niche's keywords or keyword phrases. Okay, this is what we're doing today. One thing to keep in mind is that your analysis can actually help you add to your niche ideas, since you'll find terms and phrases you didn't think of that meet the demand criteria. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. If you see something that says, oh, I didn't think of that, that would be a perfect keyword or a perfect niche idea, then write it down. And what's going to happen is you're going to analyze it even more. So these are just the three steps that we're going to take. All right, so let's get started. All right, so what is the criteria that makes your idea truly a niche? And you need to know this. Okay? So in order for your idea to be considered a niche, when we do searches, when we search out and we analyze your keyword phrase or keyword, the global monthly searches, it has to be more than or equal to 10,000. Okay? More than or equal to 10,000 monthly searches for it to be considered a niche. Anything less than that will probably fall in the micro niche. Remember last week I talked about micro niche, niche and market, and a micro niche is actually smaller than a niche, and a market is a lot more than a niche. Okay, so if it's less than 10,000 monthly global searches, it probably is a micro niche, and you will you don't want to analyze it any further. Go with something else. Also, you want something that is less than or equal to 150,000 monthly searches. Okay, so as I said, anything less than 10,000 monthly searches would fall into the micro niche category. Anything above 150,000 monthly searches would fall into the market category. And why wouldn't you want to fall in the market category? And that's because your competition is going to be stiff, and basically you're going to be lost in the sea of websites out there that have that same keyword or the same niche that you have. Okay, so we want to avoid that. We want it to be easier for you to make a profit on the internet. Okay. All right, so let's go. Let me show you what you need to do to find the demand and also the customer value. Now there's a great free resource, and I'm going to go to that right now. One moment. It's free, and it's going to help you find the monthly searches and also the customer value of your niche ideas, and that's the Google Keyword Search Tool. So I'm going to put Google, if I can type, and it's right here, Google Keyword Tool, right here. I'm just going to click on that, and it will take you to this site right here. Now, through my own research, I found that if you simply set up a free account with Google AdWords, you'll have access to more helpful features like filters that make your research easier. And I'm going to be using filters today that will help me with my research. You won't have access to those unless you sign up for a free account. So to sign up for a free account, you can see this yellow box here. It says sign in. I'm going to sign in, and it'll probably automatically put me in, and it does. But what will happen if you don't have an account, just scroll down a little ways and it will have a link for you to sign up, and you can sign up absolutely free. And as you can see, I'm in the reporting and tools tab. I'm right there. I'm going to put in a search term that I've been reviewing, and it's cash rewards. Alright, so all you have to do is put that in the word or phrase area right here, cash rewards. And then I need to go to the advanced options and filters and click on that. Okay, and what I want to do is go down to filter keywords right in this area, and I want global monthly searches. So I'm going to put global monthly searches, and remember, I want something that is more than or equal to 10,000. Alright, and then the other one that I'm going to put, and this one is equal to or less than 150,000. The next thing that I want to do is I'm going to add another filter, and remember, you have to sign up for a free account. And this filter right here is going to help me with the maximum amount an advertiser is willing to pay to have someone click on their link and go to their site. And I'm going to put $99 here. So On this one, it's actually $99 or less is what I want. So once I have that in there, I'm going to click on search, and I have my term right in here. But once I have that, I'm going to click on search, and it will bring up everything that I'm looking for. We'll, put that in a list, okay? And my cash rewards will be up at the top. If you can see this, I entered cash rewards, and down below here I have cash rewards right here, the keyword that I actually was searching for. But underneath there's other keyword terms and phrases that possibly relate to the niche. Okay, and so this is where you can actually look at these and determine if you can add to your list. All of these are going to fit in that criteria that I put up here. Okay, and as you can see, the global monthly search for my cash rewards, it meets the criteria. It's more than 10,000. It's less than 150,000. So this global monthly search, it meets the criteria. So I would keep that on my list. And what you want to do is create a list. And forgive me, folks, I'm a little bit distracted today. I got some distractions, but I'll get back with it. But anyway, okay, so your keyword phrase. So you want to make sure that you document this. And I just have a little notepad here. And you can put this in your Excel spreadsheet. But I'm going to put cash rewards. And I'm going to document my findings. The global monthly search is 40,500. And the cost per click, it's right here. And this is the maximum amount that advertisers are paying right now, which is $7.68. And that cost per click is actually the customer value. Okay, this is what the advertiser values each customer, $7.68. And you can look at the listings in here as well to see what the others are willing to pay. Pretty high. You get $12.95 per person that comes to the site. They're willing to pay that. So this, obviously, the customer value for this niche is huge. Okay, and so that's how you determine that. So what I'm going to do, I'm not just going to put the things that I'm interested in. What I'd like to do is go back to the conference platform here. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is put some of your niche ideas in the chat box if you're interested in seeing what kind of numbers will come up for global searches and stuff. So does anyone have any submissions? Strollers for special needs. Okay, alright, so I'm going to have to put this in again. Strollers for special needs. Okay, and I'm going to have to go back to my filter options. And this is probably good so that you can see what I'm doing, but advanced options and filters, go to filter keywords and global monthly searches. I want it to be more than 10,000 or equal to. And then I'm going to go to global searches again. Whoops, I got to add another. Go to global monthly searches. And I want it less than 150 or equal to. And then add another. Approximate CPC. It's going to be less than $99. Okay, I'll just put 99 there. Okay, and so we're going to go ahead and search. I want to make sure I have it up there. Strollers for special needs. Let's search and see if it works. Okay, your keyword didn't come up at all in this area. No search results found, but it says the best stroller. So you're going to have to look special need children. Okay, so you're going to have to do a little bit of research here. Strollers for twins, double jockeying stroller. When you look through this, you're going to need to find what actually fits in your niche, because no one is asking for strollers for special needs. So that is not a term that you want to be using. There's no demand for it.